Welcome to the LCPD's Highway Patrol Division. You must be eager to ride your new bike. However, here are some things you must know first. Your department-issued motorcycle has been fitted to ensure officer safety. Halogen lights are located on the front and rear of the motorcycle, as well as raised halogen lights to give full 360-degree visibility, even in high-traffic situations. Before going on the road, every officer must have compressed pants for comfort, department-issued jackets, riding gloves, and most importantly, a helmet. Meet the prepared officer. The prepared officer follows all guidelines and policies to ensure the safety of himself and others. And then there's the unprepared officer. The unprepared officer carries no regard for regulations or policies, which puts others at risk. Here we see the prepared officer getting ready to start his patrol. Notice that the prepared officer has nearly all of his gear. Hey, aren't you forgetting something?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, my helmet, right?
That's right. Your helmet is the most important piece of equipment when operating a motorcycle. Your helmet is what can protect your head from serious injury. Even if you were stopped, you should always wear one. Remember, a safe officer is a good officer. Now that you have all your gear, you're all set to go out to your motorcycle. Notice that the unprepared officer is leaving without any gear. Hey, aren't you forgetting something? Fuck you! Now here we see the prepared officer approaching his motorcycle. Notice how the prepared officer takes the time to conduct a thorough inspection of his motorcycle prior to operating it. This is to ensure that all safety features are functioning properly and that there are no discrepancies whatsoever. Now that the prepared officer has completed his checks, he's ready to get on the road. Now let's see how the unprepared officer approaches his motorcycle. Notice how he conducted no safety checks prior to operating it. Intersections can be especially dangerous. Notice how when approaching an intersection, the prepared officer slows down to ensure that he's seen before continuing through. Now let's see what happens when the unprepared officer disregards an intersection. As you can see, the unprepared officer makes no attempt to stop or slow down. The results show that safety matters. Vehicle chases are dangerous, no matter what. However, they are especially dangerous for motorcycles. In a vehicle chase, safety for yourself and others should be your top priority. Notice how the prepared officer is maintaining a safe distance away from the perpetrator and strategically positioned away from the rear of the vehicle. This is to ensure the officer has enough time to suddenly stop if needed. Now let's see how the unprepared officer handles a vehicle chase while on a motorcycle. Weather can change dramatically. This is the case for the prepared officer. While on patrol, the prepared officer takes notice of the change in weather conditions. Understanding the dangers of riding in the rain, the prepared officer begins to leave and returns to the precinct to resume routine patrol in an RMP. It is important not to operate motorcycles when the roads are slippery, as to ensure the safety of yourself and others on the road. The unprepared officer, however, takes notice of the change in weather, but chooses to disregard them and continue to ride the bike anyway. Fight with Mother Nature and be
struck down by God!
Now that you know these tips, you're ready to get on the road and can do your part to make the city a little bit safer.